How do you introduce the idea of coaching to someone when you think they might take it the wrong way? I've heard that question, and I think it's a super important question to discuss, right? And my first response was, have you ever considered working with a coach? And that's you asked that question in a neutral way. And it could mean a lot of different things, right? So careful with your tone. But that other person probably going to say something around the lines of why. And just by how they're asking, you can already gauge, are they feeling threatened or offended, curious? Maybe they've been playing with the idea already. But when they ask why, you can tell them why, and you can highlight the potential that you see in them working with a coach. Right? That can have many different reasons. I remember the first time I've done that, it helped me to not even think about myself. Right? I saw a beautiful mind at a conference, and I had noticed this person asking questions at 2 or 3 different talks that I went to. And they asked really good questions. Their mind was beautiful. Right? And I thought like, oh my God, this person has such a beautiful mind. I hope they work with a coach, right? Because it was just brimming with potential, just the way that they were. So I saw him outside after the 3rd talk, and I said, hey, can I ask you something? Have you ever considered working with a coach? And they asked why, and they were curious, and so I've told them what I had experienced and where I don't even know what you're going to do with it, but I just saw the beauty of your mind, and I had this experience that it's just bringing you so much potential, and you're so curious, and I think it would be a space that would really help you a lot, right? You might think about a colleague or a friend. Maybe there's something you want to help them move away from or move towards. Maybe you see them suffering, and because you know coaching, you know some of that suffering is unnecessary. Maybe you see somebody keep putting boulders in their own way, or communicating in a way that, doesn't allow other people to see what you see in them, which is a beautiful person. Whatever the reasons are, if you highlight the potential that coaching could lead to, or what it could help them move away from or let go, or maybe how it has helped you or some of your clients or some of the people that you've heard or read about, right? It doesn't have to even be your own clients that you tell stories about. You can tell stories about coaching. And you don't need to sell yourself or feeling like you sell yourself, because as I said in another post, you're not selling yourself, right? You're opening a door for someone or pointing to it. It's like, hey, do you see that door? I wonder where it leads. Or I've spent some time behind a similar door, and it's moved mountains. And I'm wondering if it could do the same for you, right? So you're promoting people navigating whatever they need to navigate. You're inviting people into letting go of something that they seem to be carrying a load, right? There's a weight, and you've seen people let the weight go and move more lightly through the world, and you wish that for everybody, right? I got into a habit of asking people whether they work with a coach. It's not what I do, right? But like, it's something that I could imagine doing, or you saying if that is something that you're currently doing, right? I wish more coaches be more vocal about the value that coaching offers and provides. Because yes, there are some scammers outside, of course. But that's why I think those who take the practice seriously and are fair, ethical, skilled practitioners, I think we need to be a bit louder, right?
Yeah.
And it starts with a conversation. And the conversation might well start with, hey, have you ever considered working with a coach?